Hi everyone, my name is Laura Wangsness Willemson, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the hymn that you're going to sing. Gracious Spirit, heed our pleading, or in Swahili, Njoo kwetu, Roho mwema, which means come toward us, Holy Spirit in Swahili. So I am not a hymn expert at all, and you probably wouldn't really want to hear me sing this, but I do have some experience with Swahili. I lived, worked, studied, and continue to do research in Tanzania. And I've been doing that for about, well, actually now 25 years. So my Swahili should be a lot better than it is, but it's good enough to be able to help with pronunciation with this hymn. So yeah, so this comes from the Theological College in Makumira, which is in the northern part of Tanzania. So you might not know this, but Tanzania is actually the country where Mount Kilimanjaro is. Even though all the pictures of Kenya make it look like it's in Kenya, it's actually in Tanzania. So Makumira is between Mount Kilimanjaro, and then to the west is the Serengeti. So it's a beautiful area. It's on the slopes of another beautiful mountain called Mount Meru. And it is one of the, maybe even the first, I think, seminary, Lutheran seminary in Tanzania. It's a beautiful setting, and it's just been a site of a lot of phenomenal church work and especially music for ages, and I don't know much about the founding of the seminary, but I've been there many times, and I know that they continue to expand and do great work. So, but this looks like it's a hymn from, very early on. And one of the things I guess I should also say about Tanzania is that because it was colonized by Germany first, it has just a lot of Lutherans. And so Lutheranism is very prevalent there, and a lot of the educational system is Lutheran and the hospital systems. So anyway, I hope that you all get a chance to visit Tanzania one day. I hope we can all visit. I hope we can all get on an airplane soon. But in the meantime, you can, with confidence, hopefully, I'm sure you can actually, I know you can, with confidence, sing this song, which is, again, Njoo kwetu, Roho mwema. So let me go through the pronunciation for a little bit. And the first thing I want to say about Swahili is that it's always in every word, and maybe it isn't clear to you as you look at this what the words are, so maybe that doesn't help, but every word is, the second to the last syllable is accented. So that is very easy. It's very patterned. It's not a very hard language to learn. There aren't very many sounds that we don't have, but one of them is that NJ sound, but I haven't really mastered that sound, even though I've been speaking this, since I was 20. And so I would say, and I am told by Tanzanians, don't try to say the Njoo, just say J. So the first sound, Njoo, J-O-O, Njoo, just pronounce it without that N on there. That would be my recommendation. So you would say Njoo, that means come. Njoo kwetu, come to us. Njoo kwetu. And then Roho mwema, Roho mwema. Roho means spirit, mwema, Holy Spirit. Actually, mwema also means good, but in this context, holy. So Njoo kwetu, Roho mwema. Okay, so that's come to us, Holy Spirit. Mfariji wetu. That means our comforter. Mfariji, that is comforter. Mfariji, comforter. Wetu, our. So you can see that the noun comes before the adjective, right? So anyway, mfariji wetu. So going to the beginning of the line, Njoo kwetu, Roho mwema, mfariji wetu. So that M sound, that's probably, not a sound, of course we have it, but we wouldn't use that in the same way, not an M and an F together. The is important in Swahili there because it's indicating that we're talking about something that's alive. So if you didn't have the M sound, it would maybe just be comfort. So we're saying mfariji, a person or a being that is a comforter, our comforter. So fariji, you can kind of put an accent on it. So those are my two big, I would say, Swahili little keys for you. The first being pronounce Njoo, like Joe, and then the second, like really put the accent on the so that it's heard. Okay, I had to, you probably saw a little glitch there because I'm having problems with a word that's coming up myself. So I pre-apologize if it gets a little funny here. So, but the first phrase is not a problem and it's pretty easy. Tufundishe. Tufundishe. Please teach us. Tufundishe. Please teach us. That N is barely perceptible. You could probably just say tufundishe. And drop the N. And that's what I'm going to say with this next phrasing, because I actually, in the Swahili that I think in my head, I add another syllable. And so I've recorded this part like 4 times. So let's see, maybe 5th time's the charm. So Yambiguni so tufundishe yambiguni means teach us about your kingdom or teach us about heaven. But I would really recommend for everyone singing to drop the M and to drop the N of mbiguni, which means of heaven. So yambiguni, yabiguni, yabiguni. You know, that the M would be perceptible if you were a great Swahili speaker, and so would the N, but I'm not. And if when you're singing, if you're gonna really work on that, I would say it would probably take away from the flow of it. So maybe just pencil out the M and maybe just pencil out the N, because it really is not, it's not going to be audibly important as much as it's going to probably trip you up. So tufundishe, back to the beginning of the line, tufundishe biguni. Gosh, I'm having a problem. So tufundishe biguni. Tufundishe biguni. And I can say it if I don't look at it, yambiguni, but it's tricky for me. So cross those out, okay? So please teach us about your kingdom. Now moving on. Tuwe watu wapya. Tuwe, that we should be. Watu, people. Wapya, new people. So teach us of your kingdom so we become new people. Tufundishe yambiguni tuwe watu wapya. And then the chorus or the refrain is Njoo, 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 Roho, mwema. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to say it all one more time, line by line, and I'll pause so that you can say it after me. So Njoo, kwetu, Roho, mwema, mfariji wetu. Tufundishe yambiguni tuwe watu wapya. And I hope you enjoy the translation of this too, because it's always so fresh when you hear things in another language. Teach us to be new people. Our comforter, mfariji wetu. It's nice in another language, I think, because you, you have new ears. So I appreciate so much that you're singing this in Swahili, and I hope, and I'm sure, I'm confident that the congregation will hear this message with new ears because of this. So thank you so much. Best of luck. I know you can do it. In Swahili, I would say nakutakia kila la heri or nawatakia kila la heri. I wish you all the best, and Mungu awabariki. God bless you, and thank you so much. Asante sana. Bye-bye.